Hello there, and welcome to my 100% playthrough of the 2021 Quake Remaster on Nightmare. This is E2M3, the Crypt of Decay. Alright, the Crypt of Decay. This is the map where Quake officially takes off the training wheels. And it's not just going to take the training wheels off, it's going to yank them right from under you while you're riding your bike, because at the very top of this elevator, yeah, there's going to be a fight. We have a new enemy. We have an ogre right in front of us. And then we have, yep, our newest enemy right in front of us too. This is the Hell Knight, also known as the Death Knight. They just haul ass towards you, swinging their sword. And they can also fire these weird projectiles from their sword at a distance. And they are dangerous. They will become a staple of this game going forward. If you haven't perfected your weapon swapping abilities yet, do so now. You're going to need them. But anyway, now that we can breathe just a little bit, see if I can get him. Yes, I can. Very nice. Okay. Weapon swapping against these ogres here to conserve our ammo. There's an ogre up there. Oh, and a zombie. Hi. Bye. Alright. So I want to go ahead and get that ogre up there. Go ahead and take him out as early as I can, because there's actually two ledges up there, both of which contain ogres, and they can both fire their grenades on you at the same time, which is not fun. Yep, there's the other one. Now, I don't think he can fire his grenades quite this far. He can come close. Oh, you probably also see a fish down there. That's a new enemy as well. We will get to them here in just a minute. But for right now, I really want to take out this ogre. Did I get him? Nope. Okay, now I got him. Excellent. So we will cross this here drawbridge, or bridge. There's a Hell Knight on the other side of that window there. Probably go ahead and get him, actually. Press the switch here to open that door. And then if we go back through here, we see that a little door is opened up containing some zombies. We'll just blow them up for good measure. Okay, now, when we go back to the main area here, instead of going through the... Actually, no, you know what? Let's go ahead and kill the enemies through here. Let's clear out some of the rabble first, because there is a decent bit of it, including, yep, Mr. Fiend, our favorite. Let's just play with his AI a bit. Make it so he can't even reach us. There's going to be one or two Hell Knights over here. Probably just one. There we go. And those zombies over there, by the way. Yep, killing them unlocks a secret. So I'll go ahead and make this secret number 1, since we're already here. You get rockets. Now, secret number 2 is down there, just in that pit, or that pool, moat, whatever it is, of water below. But we're not going to get it just yet, because I want to go back to the starting area and jump into the water from there. I don't usually clear the enemies out first. This is a little bit different, but it's fine. So go through here, follow this down arrow into the moat of the main area, which contains a good bit of these fish. Now, these are called Rotfish. Very basic enemies. All they do is bite you. But they have virtually no health. And hell, you ain't even got to use ammo on them. You can axe them to death if you want, make some sushi. And then go through these two arrows here, which is actually just to the right of where we came from. There will be 2 more Rotfish. Go ahead and take both of them out. And here we are. Right at secret number 2, which contains... oh yeah. Red armor. And now we're back to where we were before. Nice. Alright. Go around here, press this switch to extend the bridge back to this main little hub spire here. Around this corner, there's going to be an ogre. Now be careful here. There is a spike trap, but you can trigger it by just getting against the wall and touching this slightly jutted out part of the metal here. The spikes will not touch you, but you will continuously trigger the trap so that you can't get squished. Now, okay, this key is booby-trapped. Each of those walls with the demon faces on them will open, revealing a Hell Knight each. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down there, grab the key, backpedal, and just spam grenades. Just like that. Much easier to do here since the Hell Knights have to bottleneck themselves up this little flight of stairs to come at you. And inside one of these opened walls, you can see there's a torch. Well, this designates a secret. The wall behind the torch can be smashed open for 100 health. And the portal lies beyond. Now what could that be? That is the secret exit, which we will be opening later on in a... actually, no, the button that opens that is actually inside of a secret. The final secret, which is the next one, because we're 3 of 4 already. There's also a bit of a Easter egg area that is a non-secret, but you do get the secret notification sound when you find it. But anyway, this gold door hides a shambler behind it. Just gonna plug him with 3 grenades. Now, remember, shamblers do only take half damage from explosions, so keep that into consideration. Just go back here, make him use this melee attack, backpedal and shoot, and you'll take care of him just fine. And in here we finally get our best buddy back, the old super nail gun. And we're going to put him to use right away. Yeah, my typical method for dealing with Death Knights or Hell Knights is to use an explosive, switch to your nail gun or super nail gun, and then switch to your shotgun to finish them off. Death Knight usually wins this fight, but he's really weak afterward. Just plug him with a super shotgun blast. Or double-barreled shotgun, whatever. You know what I mean. And we come to this part. Now this is actually kind of noisy, so let me describe how this works. So, those spike traps will keep firing. It is rather noisy. Around that first corner you saw is going to be an ogre. And on the other end of this area is going to be the spire, the little hub spire that we connected all those bridges to. And there will be a ton of enemies in the hallway on the other side of the big room. Well, there is a switch that will open a bridge, or extend a bridge rather, that'll allow you to go to that area. But if you do that, the enemies will all be alerted. I think they're already being alerted by the spikes being launched over there. And they will cross that bridge and come towards you. What you can do is you can stand at the little part of the spike shooter that juts out so the spikes can't hit you. And the spikes will continuously launch straight forward towards the enemies, and you can just hit them with your shotgun at a distance while they're taking all the damage from the spikes. That is by far the safest way, albeit the noisiest way, to take care of this area with minimal damage being dealt to you. So, around this first corner, there's an ogre. Take him out. Go ahead and take a bit of damage, it's fine. But if you pop off a few shots that way, yeah, you can see all the enemies coming to play. We'll hide behind the spike shooter here. There are a good few Hell Knights. There's also a couple of ogres, if maybe it's just one. It's at least one ogre. And there's also going to be a shambler. And the shambler, I'm not going to lie, is the main reason I stay back here. You probably could get a bit of enemy infighting going, but, you know, combine that with the fact that there's spikes shooting you in the back the whole time, it's not really worth the risk, in my opinion. So I just stay back here, have my speakers get blown out for a while, and just take all the guys out with my shotgun and the spikes. And boom. Dead. Now we can extend the bridge and finally give our ears a bit of a break. Now, we are going to re-trigger this spike trap because we have to jump over that ledge, which is not a secret, nor is that, by the way. Let's go ahead and get those now, actually. Please do not mess up this jump. Please. There we go. Get the big box of rockets, and then we're going to jump over there. So in that passage over there, there's a very skinny walkway where that ledge is. That leads to the Easter egg, the non-secret Easter egg. We'll be hitting that last. But there's also a quad damage. There's one enemy left. It's going to be a shambler, but I want that quad damage. So, jump over here, grab the quad damage. Do not mess up this jump. Round the left corner. And there you go. That's all the enemies dead. This shootable button is very easy to see, so we're just going to go ahead and blast it for the final secret, which contains 100 health and the switch that lowers the underwater barrier leading to the secret exit. Oh, yes. And that's all we have left to do. Oh, and the Easter egg. We're not going to forget about that. So I got to make this slightly awkward jump one more time. Oh, there we go. There's like barely enough room to clear that. So we're going to very carefully inch our way. It's most awkward around these corners because you do kind of poke out a bit over the ledge. So just kind of tap your movement keys to ease yourself over. And welcome to the Well of Wishes. The dopefish lives. You also get a pentagram protection and a biosuit. Not sure if you want to jump for the pentagram when you're getting fired on by those spike throwers and enemies, but hey, you can if you want. And here we are at the secret exit. So let's go ahead and get the hell up out of here. And that is the Crypt of Decay. Look at that massive pileup of corpses where that spike trap did its job. Man, oh man, that is nice. So yeah, I think at least 5 or 6 Hell Knights, 1 or 2 Ogres, and a Shambler. And there's also the additional Shambler beyond that corner that cannot be triggered early, unfortunately. But using that spike trap to your advantage definitely helps in that fight. Otherwise, it's quite hairy. Making the early jump to get that quad damage will probably help, but I mean, you also have to focus on making sure you don't mess up the jump. And if you do, you have to land in the water, get all the way back up to where you were, go back up through the spike trap again. The enemies are probably running through it because their pathfinding is trying to lead them towards you, and so it just turns into a big fat mess. So I like to take care of that as carefully as I can, and apparently as noisily as I can too, because yeah, that part is very, very noisy. So, but that is the main hard part of this map. But abusing the spike trap makes it pretty much a cakewalk, a noisy cakewalk, but a cakewalk nonetheless. And of course you have the dopefish Easter egg, which is always nice. And most importantly, the secret exit. And this secret map is a tough one. There's by far the highest number of kills so far, but a very low secret count. And you will see that in more detail when we get there. But until we do get there, I hope you guys enjoyed this little jaunt through the old Crypt of Decay, and I will see you in the secret map. So until next time, bye-bye.